Death of Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman is bringing renewed attention to colon cancer. Boseman's sudden death at the age of 43 shocked the world as he kept his battle with the disease private. And now doctors are talking about data that is showing a concerning trend. I have Dr. William Saunier, a doctor at USA Health. He is joining me now with more information on this. Thank you so much for being in to talk about this. I think the first question I want to start with is 43. That is young. What are you seeing in terms of the numbers with the rates of this cancer in those younger than 50?
Well, first of all, thank you, Lenise, for giving me the opportunity to come on the air to talk about this important topic. We have seen, looking back over the last 10 years, in the cohort of patients, meaning ones under the age of 50, their rate of colon cancer has been increasing 1% per year over the last decade, and we're not sure exactly why.
That was my next question. What is driving that increase? But let me ask you this. What is the cause of colon cancer?
In the vast majority of cases, it is what we call a sporadic mutation, meaning that it goes through a typical change of what we consider something that is preventable, which is a colon polyp, which is, if not discovered and removed, can turn into cancer. There are a few cases where there's some rare genetic syndromes that may put you at increased risk, but otherwise it's usually a slow progression, which is why colon cancer screening is so important.
Right. We talk about doing cancer screenings here on Fox 10 News regularly, but what are the symptoms, if you will, if you are that person who just didn't get the screening?
So symptoms can be very vague and nonspecific, including abdominal pain, a change in your normal bowel habits. It could be noticing blood in the stool, weight loss. Could all be symptoms that would prompt you to go see a specialist.
Now, we were talking just before we came on camera here, and you said that you are seeing a concerning trend. What is that?
It's the trend of, like I had spoken of earlier, of people below the age of 50. When we typically start screening for colon cancer, that age demographic is we're seeing an increased number of colon cancer diagnoses before the age of 50, and that's what's concerning, is that we're not sure exactly where. We have some ideas, but no clear, concrete evidence of an exact cause of why it's affecting individuals at younger ages.
So how can we respond to that then? What do we do? Do we just get screenings younger?
Yes, that is a possibility. One of our major societies, the American College of Gastroenterology, actually does recommend screening in certain groups of individuals at age 45 as opposed to 50. And so in the future, what we could see is that the recommended age for colon cancer screening could decrease given this increased incidence of colon cancer in persons less than age 50.
All right. Well, Dr. Saunier, I appreciate your time stopping by to talk about this. I could talk more about it, but we are out of time. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And listen, you can find this interview on our YouTube page shortly after the newscast. And be sure to subscribe, hit that little bell that you see on YouTube, so that way you'll be notified as soon as we upload